Welcome to Generations, where two generations of our family are impacting generations of your family. This is our second video on the Generation series. Today we're going to be talking about something that we recently just did, which is a new name change and logo update that we just put into place. So when Dr. Brad started practice in 1981, he established Winfield Chiropractic. And in 2004, he brought a physical therapist onto the team, and he changed the name from Winfield Chiropractic to Winfield Chiropractic and Rehab Center. Just this year, because we don't do rehab, we thought we'd like to rebrand ourselves and rename ourselves, and we chose Winfield Chiropractic Relief and Wellness, because as you're going to learn, that really speaks to what we do. So I wanted just each of us to kind of take a second to explain kind of our stories. I want my dad to explain kind of how he got into this, and kind of how from him I got into it as well. And then we're going to really bring the relief out and the wellness and give you a great explanation as to why that is our new name. So your story, Dr. Brad, what was it all about for you?
Well, I started as a result of an injury going to a chiropractor because I was 12 years old and did a stupid thing on a trampoline, tried to do a double backflip and came down on my head. And as a result of those injuries, began having extremely stiff neck, soreness, pain. Went through the medical route with the intense headaches that began about 2 months after the injury, and those were on a daily basis. If I went to PE or recess at any time with any exertion, they got the extreme headache and would have to go home basically every day with basically sickness and a headache. So went through the medical route. They gave me medication. In that process, I took the medication, but it basically just caused me to be groggy, and it gave me some relief, but not to the level that I hoped to have. So I basically stopped taking the medication and told my mom that I wasn't going to take that anymore. And she decided or recommended that we go to a chiropractor, and that was my first experience. And as a result of the care that I received from the chiropractor, was able to get more or less my life back with the activities of physical education, sports, and things that a 12-year-old boy wants to do.
Awesome. So as you can see, chiropractic provided relief in the situation and allowed him to get back to living the way he wanted to. And my story's not quite like that. I never really had health concern because I had him my entire life taking care of me. What was interesting is we found out later in my life that I had two bones in my neck that were fused from birth, and so they never really moved. And I suffer from headaches as well. But I was reflecting one day on what my life might have been like had I not been in the chiropractic family. I probably would have been on lots of medications, trying to get relief from a problem that could have been dealt with more naturally and more drug-free with chiropractic. So while my story is a little different than his, I'm blessed to have been in a family where we got chiropractic care on a regular basis. And now looking at my own daughters, again, they're extremely healthy because we're keeping their brains and their bodies and their nervous systems functioning well through the chiropractic care that we're able to provide. I'm very excited that we're able to provide that relief when needed, but also keep people healthy with wellness care, lifetime wellness care that we also are able to provide. So I'd like to kind of speak about the relief and the wellness and kind of give them a better understanding of what that means, because chiropractic doesn't cure the body, or it doesn't cure anything, I should say, but it helps the body to heal from things. So in your experience, what can we help the body heal from?
Well, there's a lot of internal issues that can be dealt with, from stomach problems to digestive issues to even related things to kidneys and liver involvement. Everything in the body is controlled by the central nervous system, and that central nervous system is protected by the spinal column, and because of its mobility, it becomes injured sometimes earlier in life, and then leads to degenerative problems later in life, and all those things gradually become an impact on the body as a result of those changes.
Right. Yeah, so I think about a couple analogies and stories I want to bring to your attention. So whenever I have kids from the high school who shadow our practice, I always give them this little analogy. I call it the dentistry analogy. And I always tell them to think back to the year 1900, to think about dentistry and what that was like and what people perceived about it. And most people kind of think, well, that was probably when they had a tooth that was rotten and needed to be pulled out. And most people probably didn't perceive dentistry in the most positive light. They probably only went if they absolutely had to go. And I kind of tell people that's where chiropractic is at today. People only perceive chiropractic as good for back pain relief, neck pain relief, headache relief, and they don't really think about the things that he just mentioned because they really haven't had the education to help them understand it. And what dentistry did was they said, this is ridiculous. We're tired of pulling out rotten teeth. If we just help people keep their teeth healthy by brushing and flossing and getting checked up, not only are we going to be able to help them when they have a problem, but we're going to be able to keep them, at least to keep their teeth healthy for a lifetime. So it was through an educational process like we're doing here that people perceive dentistry differently today than they used to. And it's through this process that we're going to help people and families, perceive chiropractic differently than they used to, and than the way they are now, to where we want them to be, where we view it and utilize it for our families. So yeah, chiropractic can help with relief from the classic things that almost everybody knows about, but it's through impacting the nervous system by removing the interference from the spinal misalignments. We can impact everything. I would say it doesn't matter what the problem is. Chiropractic can help your body to heal and regulate from almost anything. And I'm not saying that we're going to get rid of your symptom completely, but your body will be in a better state than before if your nervous system is functioning more optimally. So anything with regards to wellness that you think, that's the second part of our name, and it speaks to exactly what we do in our practice every day.
Well, the wellness side is instructing, teaching, giving people the information that they need to help them stay healthy, to give them a vitality throughout life that they don't have to give up. And if we can communicate that information through education and work with them on a periodic basis, we can give them those capabilities of staying healthy and not getting sick or becoming disabled from degenerative changes.
Right. And I look at wellness as, if I was to give you a tagline, I would want you to think that this office would provide lifetime family wellness for multiple generations of your family. That sometimes, yes, we have to get you through a problem, we have to provide relief so that you can get rid of a problem you have and don't want. But once you got the relief, I would hope you'd want to keep yourself healthy for a lifetime. And then I think about my own children. I don't want them to have a problem, so I want to stay healthy. I want them to stay healthy. I want their health to grow year after year after year and be healthier this year than they were last year, if possible. So Winfield Chiropractic Relief and Wellness truly speaks to what this office provides. We can help your body get relief from problems that you have and don't want, and chiropractic can help your body to heal and regulate more effectively. And we can keep you well as one element of what I call true health care, so your body and your family's bodies can be healthy for a lifetime. I think that our new name really speaks to what we do, and I'm excited to announce it to the community, and I'm excited to work alongside my father that we can impact generations of your family, as 2 generations of our family work together in one building to get healthier and provide better health for people. Any last thoughts that you have?
No, we just have to get the information to the community so they can understand what our capabilities are and not take things for granted that they're going to get it by osmosis.
Right. Well, we're so thankful you tuned in for this episode of Generations. We look forward to getting in contact with you next month. Have a great day.